Terminator here, back with another redstone tutorial, and in today's video we are going to be looking at a 3-wide expandable 3-high door. So let's just see it closing. As you can see, it's a tiny bit slow on the bottom, but I can't really change much about it. And then if we open it, as you can see, it works completely. So I haven't actually seen it stuff up in bucket either, which is also like a good bonus. And so it's probably 100% reliable. And so yeah, let's just get on with the tutorial. So you want to start off with a layout first. So in the layout, you want to have your two double piston extender at the bottom, like so. Then with a side piston, with only pretty much a block storage right here. And then this is going to be your floor level right here. And as you can see, there's a block right here as well. So if we do this now, as you can see, it works. And then if we do that, and then this will get pushed down one by the top. And then if we just do this and then do that, so as you can see, it works perfectly. That layout or design, whatever you want to say. So the wiring for these, the inputs or the outputs or whatever you want to call them, it's going to be like sort of bust or something. So you can pretty much just expand it. So that's pretty much the only way, the only thing that you want to go for here. So yeah, now you want to get started with a dust right here with a torch, and then a repeater going into a torch like that, and then a block up here, and then a block here with a repeater on one tick, and then a repeater on one tick again, and then a block up, and then a repeater on one tick, and then a block up, and then a block down, and then a block up. So it sort of looks like something like that, and then just have dust on all three of these blocks, and then you want to have a line coming from here and then into a repeater, and then into a block here, and then a repeater going into that piston right there. And then you want to have a repeater on 4 ticks right here with a dust here, right there. And then you want to have a repeater on 4 ticks once again. So both on 4 ticks there, and coming from this bit right here. And if we just power that on now, as you can see, the closing works. And if we just do this now, that will, so this is pretty much the way I did it. So you just do that now with a 1 tick there, and then a 2 tick or whatever you want to do. And as you can see, there you go. So that's pretty much the movements that you want to have. Then to actually do them, I actually just did a piston, a sticky piston that is, with a redstone block right here. And that's going to be like your input for the bottom. So you can have this on its own, except you'll need like something to push the block there from there to there, and then it will work. So yeah. Now, alright. So now what I did is you want to have a repeater going into a monostable, like that. So just with a sticky piston and a block on top, and then a dust there with a repeater going into a block, and then a block down with a dust there, and then a repeater going into a block right here, and then that will connect to there. And then if you want to test it, you can go ahead, but as you can see, the coding works fine. And then that's your second bit of the opening. And then you want to have a block here, and then a block here, and then a block right here. So it's sort of like that, with a circle sort of pattern, with a repeater going on 4 ticks there, and then another 4 tick repeater right here. And then if we test that now, I'll just reset it. And then there you go. And then if we do it now, as you can see, it works. So that's your bottom done. And then if you want to just have your wall like that, and then I'll just do all the floor and blah, and then blah, blah, blah. And then you want to have a just have it on this side. Wow. And then so yeah, you just have one. You want to have something like that, and then get your lever there with a torch on the opposite side of it, with a block up, and then another torch on that block, then a block up, and then have a redstone dust right there with a repeater going into a block with a dust right there, and then another block there with a dust on that. And then you want to have wow, a repeater right here going into a block, and then another block right there with a dust right there. So it should be something like that. And then if we just flick it on there, as you can see, it's connected to that lever now. And there we go. Alright. So now for the top. You want to have just a double piston extender right here. That's all you'll need. Yeah, so have that there, and then you can put your ceiling in there. And then another bit of ceiling there. Alright, cool. So then you want to have a torch on top of that block there, and also there as well, with a block up there, and then a torch up, and then a block, and then a block right there, with a repeater on 2 ticks there, and then another repeater on 4 ticks, and then another one on 4 ticks right there, block up, and then a block there with a dust right there, and then a repeater on 4 ticks again, and then a dust right there. Now what you want to do, if you want to have it like fast closing, is you want to have a dust right there with a block up there, and then a block 2 there, and then just a repeater right there. And this has to be a half slab, or else it won't work, because we are going to be actually using a dropper hopper falling edge monocable right here. So just have like that. And then you want to have a comparator, taking the signal as the hopper, and just have any item in the dropper. It doesn't matter what, it just has to have something in it. So for here, you want to have a piston, right, a sticky piston that is, right there, with a resin block there, and then 2 blocks right there and there. And then you want to have another 2 dots right there, block up right here, and then a piece of dust right there, and then a torch here with a repeater going into a block, and then another repeater right there. So if we test that now, as you can see, it works closing, and nearly there. Let me just check if I've gotten anything wrong. And right, you actually want this repeater on 2 ticks, so that will work. And if we just reset it, there we go, and then there we go. So as you can see, it works. Now to expand this, I'm just going to do one more layer. You just want to have carry on the sort of the pistons like that, and then there, and then just have your blocks there, and then just your floor is going to be pretty cool right there, and then just have your ceiling, and then you want to have another 2 double piston extenders there, well, 1 double piston extender there, and then for the bottom, you just want to expand it like so, just have a piece of dust there, and then a repeater there, and then just have a repeater on 4 ticks here, and then dust right there. And then for this side, you want to have a torch here with a block on top, and then a repeater going into it with a dust behind it. So then it will be powered, and then it should work like that. And then for the top wiring, you just want to have a piece of dust there, and then that's that bit done. And then you want to have a repeater on 2 ticks there with a dust there. And then if we test that, as you can see, it works. And then there we go. So that works. Now, yeah, you just want to like, however much you want to expand it, you just want to carry out these lines that I just showed you, and those ones up there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.